Candell here, your anxiety relief guy, and in this video I'm going to be sharing about making change and embracing change. Today seems like a really good day to do it. So if you're new to me, make sure you rate, make sure you subscribe, and drop a comment in the comment section below, and feel free to share this video with other people who can use it. So I'm going to be also sharing with you some client stories and examples. So make sure you stick around because you're in for one heck of a ride. I was in need of a change of scenery tonight, and that's why I came to my office tonight. It is tonight at the time of filming this, but it was today earlier. If that's not confusing, I don't know what is. Hey everybody. So interesting, usually when I do my online sessions, because most of my sessions are all online, I do them from my apartment on what I call my coaching couch. And I love my coaching couch. It's basically just a couch in my living room, but it's really comfortable. I literally kick up my feet, I just kind of lay back, and when I'm comfortable, it helps other people feel comfortable as well, because you send off that energy and that flow. And it helps me get into kind of a flow state as well. So when I'm working with clients online from home, sit back, kick up my feet. I usually have a latte and then a couple of bottles of water to carry me throughout the day, and just do coaching sessions and hypnosis sessions with people as I'm on my coaching couch, and they're usually on a space that's congruent for them to do their sessions where they can feel comfortable and dedicate time to the sessions as well. But this morning, I'm like, Dan, you've literally been in your apartment for a week just doing sessions with people. You need to get out, dude. So I'm doing this thing where I really am doing my best to embrace change and to kind of redefine who I am. And just like I help my clients do, it's really interesting because I'm making a lot of really cool discoveries about myself. Again, just like I help my clients do, I'm doing it in ways that I often help my clients do as well. One of the really weird things that I do is, and I teach my clients to do this too, is to have conversations in my head. So I literally have conversations in my head with myself as if I'm talking to other people, just to mentally rehearse how different conversations can go that I plan on having with people. So today I was like, okay, Dan, you got to embrace change. How are you going to do it? Change the scenery. I haven't been in my office for a while, and because most of my clients are online, and usually if I see a client here, I see one or two clients here, and then I leave. So I'm like, Dan, just go and be in your office space for a little while. Enjoy the atmosphere. I mean, come on, I love it here. It's a relaxing oasis here. I have the wall of lights behind me. I have a faux fireplace, and it just feels so good and calm and relaxing to be here. So today, I decided to embrace change, and I decided to come and enjoy some time in my office with my clients online. And they're used to being with me on my coaching couch from a distance at home, and they're used to that atmosphere. So it was not only a change of atmosphere for me today, it was also a change of atmosphere for them. And each and every client that I worked with online who hadn't seen my in-person office before, they said, wow, Dan, they said that background, is that something that is like a green screen? I'm like, no, this is my actual office. And change of scenery today. I needed a change, you needed a change, that's why you're seeing me. So sometimes we need a change of scenery. So ask yourself, when you want to make a change, do you keep yourself stuck in the same physical location? Because sometimes when we need a change, we actually do need to remove ourselves from the physical environment that we've been keeping ourselves in. And removing ourselves from the physical environment actually helps us be more creative, and it helps us think differently. I can guarantee you that the coaching, direction, and advice that I gave my clients today with me being here would have been different than if I was sitting on my coaching couch in my apartment. Why? Because it's just a different atmosphere and it promotes a different state of mind. I really feel that here I was able to give people a different level of direction, and even my clients, they said, wow, you seem to be in a really good mood today. And I'm like, how is that different? They're like, well, you're always in a good mood, but it seems, you seem a little bit different today, like you're giving us better direction. And it was really cool because every one of my clients today, I didn't do a conventional sense of hypnosis. I did conversational and waking hypnosis with them. Because sometimes people need to make discoveries about themselves. Sometimes it becomes more about the technique than it does going within themselves. And I use this metaphor today because I had some of my clients today, they said, why didn't you put me in a relaxed state and hypnotize me that way? I said, well, let me ask you a question. Do you feel like you still made a change today? Even though I didn't have you close your eyes and have you go into a deep, relaxed, altered state of mind, even though that's not exactly what it is. And they said, yeah, I actually feel like I made a really good change today. I said, and how so? They said, well, I feel like I discovered more about myself, and now I know what to do with that information, and I also feel like I am more in control and like I know the tools and techniques to use. Every single one of my clients said that today, which was awesome. And here's what I explained to them about hypnotizing them or not hypnotizing them in a conventional sense. I said, we all need to change. And there are different ways, and we change in different ways, and we change in different levels. And I can hypnotize you into the deepest possible state. And let's say the door of my office is closed. And I could say to you, on my count of 3, you're going to open up your eyes, and you're not going to see the door there. You're going to feel and you're going to think as if the door is wide open, as if you could walk right through. And what would happen? Well, if you didn't see a door, you'd walk right through and you'd bang into the door. But if you didn't see the door, you'd keep banging into it, wondering why you can't get out of the room, as if there was some type of plate glass there. Now that door is always going to be there, even though you don't see it, unless I opened the door, or unless you opened the door, or unless you found another way out. So sometimes we need to take a little bit of time to figure out other ways that we can get through the door. And that's why it's not every single session that I put everybody into a really deep hypnotic trance-like state, because sometimes that's not what people need at the time. And I do always like to teach people something about themselves or teach a hypnotic strategy or technique. And sometimes it really is all about teaching the clients to hypnotize themselves so that way they can unhypnotize them from the belief systems that they've acquired. I know this is really deep and philosophical for you right now. It was deep and philosophical for me. But sometimes we really need to embrace that change. And when we need to embrace the change, sometimes we just need a change of atmosphere. So with that said, change your environment to change yourself. Think about what you can change about your environment in order for you to get more comfortable with changing things about yourself. We've all heard of those people and maybe have been those people before that said, I can never change. It's just the way I am, and you should accept the way I am. Now listen, I am all for self-acceptance. Hello? I'm all for self-acceptance. However, we also need to accept the part of us within ourselves that understands we can change and there are things we should change. So with that said, think about a few small tweaks and adjustments that you can make that will help you make greater adjustments, which will lead to an even greater change. Ask yourself, what specifically do I want to change about my life? Or what specifically do I want to change about my atmosphere or my environment to help me be an even better version of myself? And then define what that better version of yourself means. I got to be honest with you, I am in a time of rediscovering part of who I am. I'm going through some pretty cool transitions right now where I do get a time to rediscover who I am. I've discovered that I really enjoy doing groups. I enjoy doing online group sessions as well. In fact, tonight, every second or third Wednesday of the month, I do a group that's called the Self-Help Series. And if you haven't joined it yet, go to theselfhelpseries.com. And what we do in that group is I lead everyone through a topic where you learn how to really master your mindset and master different parts of your mentality. And so that way You can make mental breakthroughs instead of going through a mental breakdown. And we deal with all kinds of topics. So every month it's a new topic, and you can see the topics listed for the year, and you can just drop in, just join whenever you want. You don't have to subscribe to all year or anything. You just kind of drop in when you want. And you get the recording of the session as well, and you get whatever tools or exercises I lead you through. And it's really subconscious modalities and how to master your subconscious mind, so you can be the very best version of you that you can be. So with that said, go to theselfhelpseries.com and sign up for the next month's topic, where you can even get previous months as well. Just reach out to me. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being a great support system, and for not just me, but for one another as well. One of the things I love to do is foster community and connection. And I really appreciate people in my community reaching out to others and connecting with others as well. So thank you so much for being supportive, not only of me and my message, but each other as well. As always, be well, do good, be true to who you are.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to get more mindset tips, tricks, and techniques that you can use in your everyday life. And if you haven't already, hit the thumbs up button and drop a comment in the comment section below.